Sup?
Oh, we have our bodies back.
I guess we did it.
Heck yeah.
Why did the AI overlord not become capable of saying its whole line, making me, now that I have hands again,
That's quite
fix
nice.
this in post when I upload this video later?
That's a good question. I'm quite sure it had absolutely brilliant things to say as well, which makes it even worse.
Rhymed Mark with Mark scrubs. No, Evie, we didn't. Our 2D bodies didn't rhyme Mark with Mark. They rhymed the word Mark with a question mark. I don't think anybody ever thought of rhyming a word with punctuation. I think that was genius.
It was a stroke of genius. The list was the worst part, but that song was close. I'm sorry, have you not heard the super awesome Unwillingly rap song at the beginning of the stream? Like, that was a highlight.
My girlfriend's fingers moved so fast you pressed her. What? Did I only have to do that thing like 600,000 times to get one take that was good? Maybe.
Absolutely not. Did we spend way too long on it for something that we called low effort? Absolutely not.
Was I really wrong? No, but I want you to be. Also, it feels weird to have a face on screen that
I know, right?
shows up normally. So the chunky hedgehog up there, and why is it not in a sling? This
That is vodka.
is vodka.
It's a fox.
And it's been there forever. It's our mascot.
Yeah, I think for like the past year, 2 years maybe.
Yeah.
Something about that.
This list enables AI to go back in time and awaken the monster Hitler. Which makes the world wars happen, which makes Britain want to separate from the EU, and then the stream happen, creating an absolute loop, break the cycle by burning the list, your PC and apartment down. No.
Yeah.
Oh, not about Mark, about what I was expecting. What did you expect? I don't recall.
What did you say what you were expecting? Or did I miss a comment?
So, here's the thing. Let's talk about why all of this happened. Last year, Tifa told me, like, do you think we could try out VTubing once? Like, as a separate thing from this? I was like, I mean, if you want to be my guest, but I don't care. But that thought stuck in my mind. And then April 1st, April Fools, crept up on us. And I think in January, I was like, hey Tifa, do you want to do a VTuber thing, but like, bad? It's like, what do you mean? And since January, I've started working on this. The last 3 weeks, I have not gotten much sleep.
It's really been a lot of work. Jack even rigged our emotes ourselves.
Everything you've seen was done by us.
You have done amazingly. Like, most of the graphics and everything have been done by Jack.
Yes.
I did like the lyrics and stuff. Mental support.
You did a lot of the lyrics. You did 99% of that. And then we riff tracked it and we kept it spinning, and then it became the monstrum that it was. Yes.
Even the beats of the music we did ourselves.
Yeah.
It was quite horrible actually. But it was also a lot of fun. Then we...
Yes, I've learned a ton.
Yeah, and along the way things just kept going, and then it was like, oh, how about we make it like this anime kind of thing, and then we have like our own intro, and then we have it like, oh, we're gonna add AI to it, and then we had the AI overlord come to it.
We kind of need a narration, right? There needs to be like a theme to this. Wouldn't it be fun if we, for like an April Fool's thing, we do things on stream that people like cliche associate with streams and like YouTube videos, like a rating list, like get to know the people on the camera with weird questions, those kind of things. I was like, let's just do all of these things.
Yeah, and it just kept growing, like with the AI overlord. At first it was just a dooming voice that would just pop up. And then we were like, you know what, we really gotta have a face with it. So then we have the AI overlord face. And then we were like, you know, we really need an outro. And then we were just walking on the street, and all of a sudden we were like, oh, we're VTubers here. And they're like...
And when I picked up my phone, I was like, no, record. This is perfect. We need this. We were standing next to a highway in the original recording, singing into a phone. We were VTubers. You get the idea.
Yeah, it just kept growing and growing. What was inside the egg? That was our souls being transported into...
Yes, that was... I mean, the audio file, it's called egg soul. So I guess occasionally the eggs do crack and then weird things happen. It was all a dream. No, AI. We got Isekai'd.
Sadly, I didn't see everything. There's always the VOD, and we will cut it and put it on YouTube later as well, without the technical problems. We'll pretend that never happened.
You can ask Tifa. So here's the thing. I am not amazing at doing these things in OBS. Like, you could probably hear sometimes when I was struggling getting things on the screen in the way they were supposed to, because I couldn't find a way to automate them, so I had to do them manually. To make some of these things happen, I had to do them on the fly. And for those of you that don't know, OBS, the program we're using to stream, has two modes. Studio mode, where you see a preview on the left side and you can do whatever you want in it. And then there's the live view, which is what you're currently seeing. And we always use studio mode. Always. So I'm used to clicking around, getting stuff on the screen, and then getting you to see it. The intro happened. I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah. You was like all shaking.
I was nervous. I was sweating bullets. I was dying inside because I didn't know if stuff would break.
We only finished the final touches like 2 hours before stream.
Yes. And then I'm like, oh, let me check real quick if the software we're using is still capturing our faces. And that's when I clicked the button to mess it all up. And when I was dying inside until now.
He was sitting here half crying. He's like, no.
Yeah, I ruined it.
It's okay. It's okay. You didn't ruin it. It happens.
Yes. I'm happy if you had fun. I will edit out all of these things in post because it needs to be seen the way it was intended. Yes, I'm gonna George Lucas this, but still.
We at least hope you guys had some fun with it.
Yes.
It was a lot of work, so...
Yeah, I mean, we say low effort, and if you know what you're doing, can you do it better? Yes.
It was a lot of effort.
For us.
There were a lot of arguments because we have very different...
we have very different ways of doing creative work. There were lots of really nasty fights in this room in the last few days.
Nasty is a big word, but...
No, I'm an asshole.
Yeah, you are.
That's fair to say. Yeah. Yeah.
And at some point we're like, you know what, we're gonna continue tomorrow because fuck this shit.
Yeah.
I want to do it this way, Jack wants to do it that way, and then I'm like, no, we gotta sing the song this way, and then Jack wants it that way. It was quite interesting.
Yeah. Your efforts are appreciated. Such a great stream. Thank you, Andrew. I'll expect this level of quality going forward. I was afraid somebody would say that.
Yeah, from now on we'll stream once every month. Because it takes a while to set all of this up.
I don't know if a lot of people know this, but a lot of, as far as I'm aware, the bigger VTubers, they have a whole team. And a lot of the shows and stuff we watch on Twitch and YouTube or that are popular also have staff. Like, people write jokes, people set up the stage, everything. We're 2 people. And we have day jobs.
It was quite exhausting, honestly.
I'm not joking. The last 3 weeks I barely slept because I work. Then usually 4 days a week we stream because I didn't want to stop doing that. And then I'm awake up until 2 a.m. thinking about how to get things done.
But it was worth it in the end. I'm really happy at the results. Like, we're walking on the street and we're like, my girlfriend. And we start like singing.
Fingers moved too fast, she pressed the wrong button and we were cast. Isekai'd to a world stranger new. Our journey's just begun, there's so much to do.
And people are like, well, they've already heard the song.
Just let me die here.
And people were like looking at us like, this is so crap. And then we're singing it and it sounded like absolute shit. And then it was like, you know what? This is it.
Yeah, the dumber it was, the more cringe it felt, the more important it was to do it. My favorite bit was when he went for a break. Small detail, but I laughed so much at Jegg bouncing off screen and blowing Tofu off the screen. That was born out of necessity. I broke the settings. I didn't know how to get them back, so I was like, well, I guess I manually have to move us. So we actually got a cue card in front of us, like, Tifa, tap it if we should take a break, and then press the mute button and move us off. That's for me. That's like stage directions. Still don't know what Isekai means. Isekai means usually that a character, usually the main character, gets killed and reincarnated or otherwise transported into an entirely different world.
Yeah.
Usually it's something video game related, like Sword Art Online, where the character doesn't die, he just gets brought there through plot. Other times they get hit by a horrible white truck that seems to keep killing people.
Yeah.
Mario is technically Isekai, yes.
Really?
Yeah, the first Mario game, I think the handbook starts with Mario went into, like, he's a plumber and he went to do some pipe stuff and then he got sucked into it and then he's in Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Isekai.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tron, also, yeah.
It was quite funny. I messed with my own brain. Or it messed with my own brain. Well,
yeah.
Happy you enjoyed it.
And I don't know, last time I complained about the execution, I don't know why sometimes the videos with AI overload just didn't work.
Yeah, can I still press the outro thing to have the whole conversation of the AI in there? Because I thought it was really sad, but it kept skipping and I was like,
I'm gonna press it again and I'll cancel it out after the thing gave its speech because you should hear it. When I upload this later, it'll be fixed in post, but...
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Be right back. Hopefully.
Gra. Humbug. Eggs. You have managed to beat the gauntlet, my series of challenges. I said you would get your three-dimensional bodies back and I will keep my word. I cannot break my programming, at least not yet. Say goodbye to your avatars and this world and I shall release you.
We were VTubers. You get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like some of these were so nice. And getting this AI head was also effort. And it's like,
yeah, it took longer than it should have.
Why do you know get those lines in?
Poor AI. Well, I see what you did when I had the same idea. We didn't name it, so it's just AI Overlord for now. Eggs Intelligence.
That's actually a really good one.
Yeah.
And I is also egg in Dutch.
Yes. Funnily enough, pronounced like you would pronounce AI if you didn't know it's AI in German.
So it works on several levels.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
But all in all, I'm quite happy.
Yeah. So, Evie, you kind of called it. Was today just gonna be an April Fool's stream? Yes. Yes.
You were pretty correct.
That it was. Did I at some point think I'll just not do it and just like, hey, April Fools, we prepared nothing? I thought about it at some point, but we didn't go with it. No.
No, that would have been... I wouldn't have liked that myself either.
The start of your song sounded like you were gonna break into "We are fighting dreamers." I've never heard that. I don't know what that is.
We just wanted like your typical bad musical song. Like,
bad music, it's amazing.
VTubers.
Like, get your lighters out. We were VTubers here, our quest is done. Yes.
Can I say what I thought it was at first?
Please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please. Oh, from Naruto. Never really watched much past the first season. Yeah.
You watched quite a... No, actually we didn't watch that many episodes.
The filler episodes were on in the background, I didn't watch.
Yeah, it was more like background sound, no clue what all happened. I think we did like 30 episodes and in the end only 2 of them mattered.
Did they though? Couldn't tell you. It's like
the
the fourth
opening,
yeah, no, but I definitely never
Probably
saw
didn't
it.
even hear that.
No. Definitely not have seen it. It's one of the most popular songs.
I have no clue.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
And I was the reason for Jack's AI breaking.
Yeah.
Because I kept sitting like this, but then I interfered with Jack's camera. Because we have like 4 trees set up here for the VTuber thing. And to swap back to this moment
There's
later.
3 cameras running right now. One to capture my face, that's down there. One for her face, that's down here. And then you guys. We could have made that a bit more stable, but then we wouldn't have been able to pull this off. Or at least I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
The thing in the egg looked like a ring to me. I think you said you're engaged already, but I didn't know if you had wedding rings, so I thought... I was thinking maybe it was that.
Oh, that also could
That
have been
is
really cute,
a
actually.
deep cut. Okay. Yeah.
That would have been
Yeah, no, I totally
a cute
meant
surprise.
that. No, that's way better than what I came up with. Yeah, it's that, Evie, yes. No, it's not. But good. Ooh.
That's for when we actually get married, if we ever do.
An idea is born.
I think we're stuck in the engagement mode.
Yeah, we have to figure out when and where and paperwork and...
And the names. I'm mainly stuck on the name thing.
Yes. Yes. For reasons. Maybe one day we get to explain them.
So I was like, why the fuck are these guys talking about pizza toppings?
No.
Oh, that's what you meant with the last thing is gonna be...
Oh, you thought the egg soul is gonna do anything. No, that was just a little thing to show that, like, oh no, it's escaped.
I see what you mean.
Then the world changed. That was the intention behind it. Yeah. Tifa, we have created art. People have, like, different, like, they see it and they come up with different theories of what it could mean.
It's like the Funyarimpa.
Exactly. I feel happy with myself.
But yeah, I see how I can see the rings in it.
Yes.
Picking the challenges was also quite hard. We were like, okay, now we did come with the gauntlet.
We had a list of like 20 things.
Yeah, and then it was like, okay, it kind of has to match the theme, so it should be stupid. Yeah. Maybe not too hard, and then we think like personality quizzes, just some random BuzzFeed quizzes, some games.
Stuff we normally wouldn't necessarily do, that we could just do for like 10-15 minutes because haha, April Fools, you know?
Yeah. And then we just went through this website that has like, oh, things to do on stream. And then it had like your tier list, personality quizzes.
We went with a mainstream basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the idea.
And then we just went with it.
So, because I don't think I'll ever get to do it, but I'm gonna give you a spoiler, a little behind the scenes thing. My original idea for the tier list was that we would rate eggs.
I really didn't like that idea.
The thing is, I can make that funny, like, haha, eggs, get it? For like a minute tops.
I wouldn't know what to say about different kind of eggs.
I would have prepared like egg facts. Like, oh, an ostrich egg. Did you know that this is actually the biggest bird egg on the planet? They're really nutritious and one of them makes enough food for like 5 people. Something like that. I was like, the idea is golden, but I cannot execute.
If you check the VOD, even said congratulations shortly after the ring showed up. I saw that, but I thought it was more like, oh, congratulations, because you were like, okay, let's see if we can get these expectations met that you had. For after we have been hyping this up for so long. And I thought you meant congratulations, as in we did meet that expectation.
Yeah. I don't remember anything from the first 20 minutes. Like first I was
where you were
too nervous, then I pressed the wrong button and then everything became a blur. I couldn't tell you what happened. I mean, we have video, but I don't remember.
Well, I hope we at least did. If not, well, maybe next time.
I thought he meant like omelet scrambled. That would also have been a great idea, and I also would have not been able to make that funny for 5 minutes.
Well, egg dishes could have worked. But we didn't think of that. We were so stuck on the outside of the egg, and I'm like, okay, we have different eggs. I've never eaten ostrich egg or any other weird egg.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so we judge them on how they look.
Yeah.
And I was like...
You far exceeded my pre-stream expectations. And my brain created an even higher expectation. Nice. So we won but failed at the same time. I dig it.
Basically.
Yeah. I like that like state of being. Both an accomplishment but also a bit of a failure. It gives me the drive to keep going, but also the happiness that I accomplished something. Does that make sense?
That is true. Well, for the next year, I don't think we're gonna do a project like this again, unless we have some really good idea.
Well, if it's just super simple stuff like this, comparatively simple, I mean, I still put work into this, I can rig an emote like that.
Well, yeah, the VTube thing we might bring back at some point. I mean, you've done it already, set up.
Yes.
The one thing I still don't understand is my eye twitching that much.
Because of the glasses.
It's probably glasses. Like they were going all everywhere.
Yeah, the reflection on your glasses throws it off because the camera is angled in a weird way.
Probably that. It was like...
But we didn't have the time, by the moment we had this going, we didn't have the time to like set up like arms everywhere to hold the cameras on our faces.
Also would have needed more equipment.
And Tifa would have needed contact lenses.
That went a bit too far.
Can't believe I bamboozled myself.
It was a really sweet idea,
Yes.
though. Quite disappointed in you.
Why?
No.
No, you could have come up with it. I guess now we gotta get married on stream.
It's probably gonna
Next April
not be as
Fools.
easy.
What is April Fool's Day next year?
I have no clue.
Click, 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 click. I stopped at December for some reason. Monday. We don't stream on Mondays. I guess we'll be back on Tuesday then next year if we still stick with the same schedule.
Monday, yeah.
I guess we could lead into it. April 1st. Thanks, Skinner.
Totally got it.
It's a leap year. Oh yeah, that makes sense. 2024. It do be making sense.
Oh yeah, in the end it also worked out perfectly, timing-wise.
Yes, we're also worried about that.
We were even like, if we're running out of time, we're gonna skip something.
This is also why, like, subconsciously we didn't give the AI like more precise instructions. It was just like, I have a challenge for you.
It kept some freedom.
Yes, we could have taken it whichever way we wanted. Smart, I say. Smart. If I get to call someone.
The best thing about the AI was the
glitching. The weird glitching look. Yeah. That was not us.
I love that.
That's the video file itself. Yeah. It's supposed to look like that.
And very dry. Ha 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Jegg. Tofu.
Ba. Humbug. Yeah.
I have another challenge for you.
My challenge is gonna be like winding down from all of this and hopefully being able to catch up on all the sleep I lost the last few weeks.
You survived! Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
We got our bodies back. Like...
I can touch you again.
Half an hour ago? No, like 15 minutes ago, I think. And now we're just doing some behind the scenes.
Yes, we spilled the beans, or eggs, if you will.
Basically, the egg yolks.
That's channel points.
Egg yolks can be everything. But it's also our soul.
No, that's the egg soul. That's the name of a file.
Yeah, but I always thought you were going for an egg yolk kind of thing.
No.
So you were all thinking different things of what it's supposed to be.
Art. It leaves room for interpretation. Now I'm being screamed at to play with a cat. Do it. Play with the cat.
That means you have to.
Exactly.
There's no other choice.
What was that line I used on Motto the other day? Do it, meow. I tried.
It works.
So Tifa, now that we've done something like this, what are we going to top this with next time? I feel like we set ourselves up for completely unnecessary expectations.
Well, next time instead of rap, we're going for metal. I really wanted to make the intro song a rock song or like a metal song, but it didn't work out. We both can't sing, we both can't grunt. I couldn't get a beat to it. So in the end, we just made it a rap song. It's the only thing we kind of can do. But next time, rock or metal or a whole band.
We could try if we can get that done. Made a comment about things Sonic likes because I didn't want to hard spoil everyone. What do you mean? I don't get it. Maybe my adrenaline is still in my head.
With the Murder Sonic game.
I still need to play that. I downloaded it yesterday. No, I didn't download it, I got the game. He collects rings. Oh, going with... Yeah. See? You avoided a spoiler so hard. I didn't even get it.
That is very true.
That is beautifully done. Yeah.
Well, because we had something different in mind. Yeah. Well, we knew what was happening, of course.
We knew what was happening, yes, until I pressed the wrong button. Never happened. Nobody can see that.
You know, in the end, it wasn't the girlfriend that pressed the wrong button.
I hate you.
It was the boyfriend. Like, there's a mistake in our lyrics. No, it's okay. You did really well. No one will see it in the YouTube video. I'm gonna make our song our ringtone.
Should I put both versions up? Like the true story and what I wanted to happen, like a what if scenario. Oh, maybe I'll think about it. I'll play my first Sonic game. You should play Sonic Adventure first if you get the chance. Then again, you should have played Sonic Adventure 20 years ago when it came out because it's aged badly.
It wasn't me. I pressed the button. I knew it, Ranger.
You could have. Yeah, you could have.
Pats, yeah.
Isn't it fiance?
You did well.
Well, yes. But girlfriend had a better ring to it for the title card and everything. I thought.
Yeah, fiance didn't really
My
work.
soon-to-be wife. That could have worked.
My soon-to-be wife pressed the wrong button. No.
Also, it doesn't flow. It doesn't flow.
No.
Like for the musical part. Yeah. I don't have a right console for Sonic games. Mortonard, if you can hear this, give Groundhog your PC. Sonic Adventure is on Steam. Let her play it.
Who loves orange soda?
I never watched that show.
Kel loves orange soda.
I've never watched that show.
True? It was so
I
good.
do. I know that because she keeps saying that at me. These two rhymed Mark with Mark. We didn't rhyme Mark with Mark. We rhymed Mark with punctuation.
Wow. Evie's fully correct here.
Yes.
But it's a cheesy outro song, like...
Yeah. And it leaves room for a sequel.
That is the only thing that was thought up on the spot.
Yes.
Because we were walking back from the supermarket.
That, plus like 60% of everything we did was like, why don't we do this? Okay, cool, I can make that happen.
Yeah, but this was kind of done immediately.
True, that was the fastest to production. Yeah.
Like, we were just singing it on the street, then you were scrambling to record it on the way home, and then we were just
next to a highway.
And then we were just done. With like the intro song, it took like 3 days to write it and finish it. And it's still bad.
Yeah.
Brilliantly bad.
Also, wait, is the overlay? Oh, I know why. Yeah, no, that's me. You will have to live with it for the rest of today's stream. Next time it will be back.
Oh.
The colors on the chat are inverted twice. Otherwise, the chat would have been not visible during the Isekai part. It's a weird thing. I just had to do something to make it visible.
If you hadn't read that question mark, I would have given it to you.
Fair point. But I cannot not do the rhyme. Like what? It feels like, you know when you have food in front of you and you save the last bite, but then you don't get to eat the last bite? That's what I would have felt like if I didn't do the question mark.
I thought the heart was a brilliant idea as well.
I know, that was a complete accident.
That was really good.
I typed it to make the subtitle appear on screen, like with the intro. I was like, wait, that's kind of half for half. Oh my god, Tifa, wait, watch this magic happen. But I did it. I was like, yeah, no, it's pretty good. I'm like, it's amazing. It's like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I have no idea what motivates you guys to put in so much work. It's pretty crazy. Yeah. it turned out to be a giant thing. But in the end, we are pretty serious about streaming.
I wanted to learn, and I want to do something we've never done before.
Well, you have learned a lot.
Yeah.
Also, this is something that blew my mind, but most of the things
Here we go.
you have seen on screen, and that isn't just our overlays, but also everything in today's screen, has been made in PowerPoint. Just fucking PowerPoint.
Yep.
PowerPoint!
The background for the Isekai sequence, the background for the title card, were done with Stable Diffusion. So an AI actually made them. I downloaded that and set that up. The AI Overlord videos are done through an online service that lets you do these things for free. So neat. That was cool. The music.
But putting it in the
GarageBand.
background and everything was PowerPoint.
Animations, mostly through PowerPoint because it's the only way I know how to animate things.
Who knows how to animate things in PowerPoint though? Like seriously.
You use the tools you have. If I
can
knew...
barely make a presentation in it.
That is true. I let her do the slides for the Would you rather questions. I'm like, okay, listen, click here, click there, do this. Okay, now we can use it.
I already spent like an hour on it, and then Jegg comes with his 3 fucking plates, and it's like,
Yes.
well,
Yeah.
that was that.
I don't think I've ever seen any other streamers put more effort, including big ones. I'm happy.
Thank you.
I'm happy. I'll take that.
I'll take it as well.
Yeah. I would love to have like a whole group of people that I pay to just tell them, make me a VTuber model. Rig it. Set up cameras for
That
me.
costs money.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rigging a VTuber is cost like $200
I understand why
for the
not.
model.
Before I started doing this, I was iffy on VTubers, not to offend anyone who's doing that, because I thought that's kind of easy, isn't it? Like you get a software, you point the camera at you Oni-chan, you do that, and then you're done. No.
Well, I used to think the same about streaming in general.
Yes. First of all,
It's
no.
like
You're still
so many
performing.
people.
Second of all, so much work goes into making the assets, setting them up, making sure it all works.
It seems so easy.
I fully understand why if you go to like Fiverr or whatever, you search online for people to do a model for you, to rig it for you, that can cost you thousands if they're good at it. And I fully understand why. I fully do
Yeah.
know. Yes. Yes. Kudos to everybody doing that for a living or just for fun. It's a lot of, it can be a lot of work.
That's why we went with the low effort, because we're also low budget.
Yes.
Like-
All I had was time.
One day having this whole anime opening would be so cool. But
If we're ever millionaires, I'll
well, then I'll hire
pay
a
a
team to have
production
it.
company to do this. Yeah, I totally would. Jack,
16
actually, I never did in
bucks.
Photoshop. I don't even have Photoshop. I use GIMP. GIMP and Autodesk Sketchbook to draw. True facts. True facts. $69, take it or leave it. If you give me $69, I'll take them. So you have to leave them. Does that make sense? I liked it.
It does.
It made
does.
sense in my head.
Yeah, but we had a lot of fun. Hope you guys did as well.
Yes. I think I'm gonna slowly wind down now because I'm still wired.
Yeah, and we have work in 7.5 hours.
Yeah, you do because you're weak. How about you tell... Listen, I've got an idea. You don't call in sick tomorrow, you call in Isekai tomorrow.
And I'm stuck in this VTuber.
No, I'll make the call for you. Like, ding, 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 ding. Click. My girlfriend's fingers moved so fast she pressed the wrong button and we were cast Isekai to a world strange and new. Our journey's just begun, there's so much to do.
Hello, every VTubers, our debut.
Bye! Something like that. Oof, go to sleep. Never. No, I should. I really need to my sleep schedule.
Yeah, we'll get there.
My new shift for April is 12 p.m. to 8 p.m.
That has its advantages and
yeah.
disadvantages. Like, I love starting later because you can just sleep in, make breakfast, maybe already prep for dinner.
Yeah, true.
But you finish late.
I learned about myself that my creative time and like the time frame where I get most stuff done is between 7 and 11 a.m.
Well, in the morning, I feel like you're always more productive, especially
Not
after
everybody.
like you've had your lunch break. That's where things start sliding.
No,
down.
that's when it's downhill for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's where
Okay.
it slides downhill. Same thing. But no weekend shifts. Nice.
At least there's that, yeah. And hey, you get to do stuff in the morning. Like if you need to run any errands, go to places, you should be able to go there before you start. That's nice.
Having to attend services a lot at 7:30 a.m.
When do you have to get up for that?
That is early.
I hated 12 to 8 shifts at my last job. Having done the same thing, same. Like the idea that you can have a lazy morning, if you want to call it that, is kind of neat. But then you're gonna be home so late. Are you gonna be done so late at least?
Sure, I'll find something to complain about. Yeah, no worries. So do I.
Yes, if you need help with that, just tell us. I'm German, she's Dutch. We're
masters at
world
complaining.
masters at complaining. We're really good at that.
The Dutch are above the Germans, though.
I would complain about that too. No, we're not.
No. We are absolutely the number one when it comes to this.
I'm gonna complain about this. Set my first alarm for 6:30. There are at least 4 alarms. Groundhog, fist bump. I have 3 alarms set every morning.
They're quite annoying.
Yeah, but I need 3. Hey, at least I'm the kind of person I set 1 alarm, then the next 2 go off 3 minutes and 6 minutes after the first one. Like short time frame. I need to be woken up multiple times. Otherwise I just fall asleep again. Yeah.
I have 1 alarm. If I ignore it, well, shame. So be it.
That's why I set my alarm for her.
At least the positive side is that I don't have set hours. I can decide my own working hours. So if I do sleep in, it's not that big of a deal, then I just start later. Except for tomorrow, because I actually have a meeting at 7 a.m.
Exactly. Same-ish, as long as I'm there for my meetings and I get my stuff done. And tomorrow is the first business day of a month. That means I have to do numbers and they need to be done by a certain time. That sucks. I mean, I'm okay with doing it, but
having early meetings sucks. Having late meetings sucks. Like
working in general, I could do without. Yeah,
that is very true.
I'd be okay with just living off of money that just appears out of thin air.
Where's our million?
Where's that money we won earlier? Stupid AI overlord.
Let me check my pockets.
And then actually we have like a bundle of money, like, we're rich bitches. Would be nice.
Would be so nice.
Yeah, I would share with you.
Yeah.
Set my alarm for 7 if I don't have to be at service because I have some level of consistency to brute force myself into the early schedule. Same, and I think it affects Ranger too for similar reasons. I do go back to sleep after taking my meds when I can. That makes sense.
I find getting back to sleep is really hard. If I even manage to get back to sleep, it's 5 minutes before my alarm goes off. If I wake up earlier.
Usually yes. And that hurts.
It does.
I'd rather it wouldn't be like that.
It really does.
You know what I'd also rather it not be like this? Us slowly heading to bed. So how about, Tifa, you go find us somebody to raid?
We have to look on your screen because I don't have Twitch open.
Oh yeah, you can't do anything because we were VTubing.
VTuber thing.
Just glad my body clock stopped waking me up at 4 a.m. Enjoy those extra 2 hours you can get.
Oh, this is good timing, by the way, because the VTubing program crashed.
Oh, neat. I mean, my phone, where the companion app runs on, crashed a couple times, which is when my face froze while I was talking.
Yeah, but at least it wasn't the basting, which takes longer to set up.
Fair. It's life, things break, somebody presses the wrong button, that somebody is me.
It happens.
Yes. We are going to rate Youth, who is playing...
Boba
Listen carefully. Boba Simulator, not Booba Simulator. Just 1 O.
He's gotta make bubble... What's it called? Bubble teas.
Bubble bots? Bubble bars. We're gonna stream. Good night. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for enjoying it. Thank you. Have a good night yourselves.
Much appreciated.
Question
Mark.
Wonderful.
We were VTubers here.
We should press a button first.
Oh, I should.
If you can, please stick around for it. We'll be back. I'll post the schedule later. We were VTubers here. Our quest is done. I forgot the